according to USA Today, Shurmur, Coach Shurmur was stripped of his play calling duties after the Utah game. So Coach Bartolone was the play caller for Arizona. Now, I'm really curious on your take on this because I don't know. How much of a difference did you see in the offense? Coach Prime said, I made a change and you might have already not known. I'm just really curious as to your reaction to this, Matt. Go ahead.
I would have had a pretty positive reaction to it if he would have, no one knew that you changed offensive coordinators because it looked exactly the same.
Exactly. That was yeah.
So, of course, the whirlwind from this is not what they think it is.
Yeah.
So what?
Do you think that?
I hate to say it so nonchalantly, but you want me to get excited? So what you're telling me is you decided to keep another secret because we're real mischievous and like scary and spooky, like like the Addams Family, right?
Yeah. What the fuck? What are we hiding?
Got to keep everything behind locked doors. I can't let anybody know what's going on. So he doesn't fire Pat. He just strips him and makes him sit in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't know why Pat's there anymore, but I can't imagine he's having very much fun other than that check he's getting, of course, which seems to be consistent up there. People get a lot of checks, but I'm not really sure what we're doing for them. And then you give the play calling over to who we thought last week or earlier this week, we were like, yeah, this is the guy that would probably take over, and he did. We did call that on Monday, didn't we?
Yeah, we kind of said that if we had to predict somebody, that would be
him.
And then next morning. Well,
just to find out that the disgusting display of 52-17 and no offense consistency. And then this is the beauty of it. I was sitting in the stands criticizing Pat at Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
When they opened up with two straight flat screen or bubble screens. Remember the bubble screens they opened with?
That's a good point,
and the
Matt.
bubble screen they opened to the left, and I was sitting there like, fucking Pat, more bubble screens, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's the new guy.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is a big deal at all. I don't think this is going to change shit. This isn't going to change the playbook. This isn't going to change the play calling. It's not going to change the play style. This is a move that the Glazers, and they're everywhere, and the prime sexuals will blow up to be some sort of like monumental news that shows change, when in actuality it is simply just a distraction move so they don't have to. And that's how I feel about it. And the only way that they can make me eat crow is the best way possible, which is to go out and score 40 points and win a football game at West Virginia, a team that they should beat, and they are better than.
There. Let me ask you.
So it's not my opinion and what I think is valid, but it shouldn't mean anything to them.
Right.
And I went on a show yesterday afternoon, Buff's News. He did a great job. It was he's a little taken back by how aggressive I am and how many times I said motherfucker. But he's got to prepare himself for that. I told him what's going to happen before the show. I mean,
you got to know that's coming, man.
You're not going to get the frat boy version of Matt. I'm here to fucking talk.
Exactly.
I said this on the show, and I'm going to reiterate this, and I hope people listen. And I'm going to say it multiple times today because I'm going to add Chad Brown. I don't think Coach Prime is as soft as his supporters. I think he can handle criticism, and I think he can handle people on his ass, and I think he can handle the rigors of losing and winning and building a team and failure and success and everything else that comes with this. His supporters, especially the people that just support him, and it wouldn't really matter where he coached, I've never seen a softer group. Like, you are not a true representation of the guy you're representing in any way, shape, or form. Like, Coach Prime's Metallica, y'all are in sync. Like, Coach Prime's Tupac, you're like crisscross. Like, Coach Prime's Lee, and you're like Greg Mack. So I feel like they feed off of this shit, and then they use half of it in their speeches to the team, and they use the media to send messages, and it's very professional like. Coach Prime hears and sees everything. He follows me on every platform. Bucky follows me on every platform. So, did you see what TJ tagged us on? So this guy on Twitter, TJ, good dude. He follows the shows, and I'm
TJ
sure
Riddell, shout out.
So TJ tags, and I'm up at like 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm taking the boys to the gym and shit. This is our life. And he tags me on this, and it's Bucky strikes back. Dun, dun, dun. I'm trying to open it, and of course it doesn't open because it's some janky bullshit. And then I finally find it, and this is the hilarity and the ridiculousness that we've absorbed, right? So I finally find it, and you know what it is?
Fuck.
It's some anonymous fuckboy that doesn't have anything to do with Bucky or Dion, and doesn't have anything to do with us, taking my picture and Bucky's picture and Prime's picture and Bailey and everybody else and superimposing it on with his voice in the background, talking about how, like,
hold on, I did not see this. Hold the fuck on. When was this? Hold the fuck on.
I couldn't. I'm like, it was fucking ridiculous.
I
was watching it and I was like, this isn't. There's no
this
fucking ridiculous, dog.
TJ, if you're listening, send me that shit, man. Fuck.
You were tagged on it, dog. I mean, you didn't see that shit. It was fucking dumb as fuck. I was watching it and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's almost like creative.
Fuck.
It's almost creative.
A whole show.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this, when I go to Folsom, and I'm there all the time. I don't go to every game, of course, but we're there a lot. All I get is respect and handshakes and hugs and admiration, even from quote unquote prime sexuals. I have people walking up to me saying, I'm a prime sexual, we can get along. So this is a real thing. Okay. I've witnessed it at the game the other day. I witnessed a prime sexual try and kick a real CU fan out who was yelling at the refs because it was too loud and egregious for him. And a whole little pocket of guys and families like, oh, it's too loud and egregious. They're yelling at the team. Kick him out. And I'm sitting there like, the team deserves to get yelled at. Yeah. I've been on the field when we're getting our asses beat and we're getting yelled at. I actually am very well known for turning around and yelling back into the crowd. Sit down and shut the fuck up before I beat your fucking ass. And it works. Ask anybody I played with. Yeah. I used to do it all the time, yelling at Coach Barnett, and I would just turn around and go, hey, sit down and shut the fuck up. And they would sit down and shut the fuck up every time. Right. So there's this, like, we're in such a tough place, both like record-wise and all that shit. But like in reality, CU's built, the foundation of that place is built on toughness. And Coach Prime is one of the toughest sons of bitches in the history of football and coaching. What he's done this year is absolutely incredible just to be there. Mm-hmm. And I respect the shit out of it. I just wish a lot. And I pray. And I hope you vertical this part because it's true. My senior year, when Coach Barnett got suspended and was getting run through the mud, and everybody was saying he was going to lose his job and he deserves to, and he's a piece of shit, and all these other accusations that weren't true, we couldn't wait to go play for our coach. I couldn't wait. I get goosebumps thinking about it right now. I couldn't wait to get him back on the sideline. I couldn't wait to go fucking play for him. I couldn't wait. We talked about it constantly. This group won't play for their head coach to save their life. He's walking around on 8 toes with blood clots and cancer, wearing Depends and shit. He even parlayed that into a fucking ad campaign to benefit himself. He does everything humanly possible to help you. Where are you going to help him? Because I've been thinking about this the last 2 days. Yeah, it's on the coaches, and yeah, it's on the scheme, and we could have Jesus fucking, Jesus Christ calling plays, and it wouldn't fucking matter if he doesn't understand what he's got in front of him. So all that it's good to blame stuff on, but players play. We need some Joes, and we got some Jimmies.
Yeah.
Like, dog,
this is on the X's and O's, Coach JB.
Yeah, dude, it's Thursday. You ain't doing shit at practice today. Are you visualizing success, or are you trying to fucking think about your Christmas list when you go sit on Santa's knee? Fuck, boy.
Yeah.
A Friday when you get to West Virginia, you're going to fuck around and, like, order a movie and eat some brownies and shit, or are you going to focus up for 10 a.m.? Are you going to go out and play like Colorado Buffaloes like we watched you play all year? Or are you going to go out and just get ran by country roads and have to listen to that fucking song?
Oh boy,
John Denver sucks, man.
Don't start it. No, save it for Monday.
Country roads, take me home to the place.
The bucket hat and shit. Like, God damn it.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Country road.
I don't know how you can hate John Denver considering where you're at, but
fucking McAfee talking shit on goddamn game day and all week on the fucking goddamn show. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck these redneck motherfuckers. Fly to that fucked up state, beat the shit out of them, leave.
Bingo.
But it's on y'all. It ain't on the coaches no more. It's damn shit. Like, I'm tired of the world. They're going to motivate the kids. I don't know. Are the kids ever going to get motivated? Are you guys here to play football or dress up as football players?
Let me ask you this.
Shit.
About Coach Bartolone calling the plays. If he, I think the secrecy thing is odd to me. I don't know. I think it's also if he had come out and said it, it would also probably have gotten a lot of heat, or I don't know. But let me ask you this. Had they come out and played well, would he have come out after the game and been like, this is who called the play?
Of course he would have. He was trying to get a gotcha moment, and instead it was gotcha back, bitch.
That's my point. Like,
so look, okay. Let's do a hypothetical. All right. I'm running 6-0 Academy.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 8 coaches. The one that's leading the other 7, I'm not really happy with what he's doing. And I really like the guy that's underneath him. I dig his philosophies and his ideas in meetings. And some of the changes up that he's thrown in this year, and the competitive banter back and forth between coaches where they're supposed to respect each other and adopt each other's ideas, and like everybody's working together. This is a group that probably just keeps their ideas to themselves, because when they get their opportunity, they want to be the guy. But then everything is the same. So they get the opportunity, and instead of like completely changing everything and instituting something new, so they walk out against Arizona in 13 personnel and rotate a tight end back to heavy I formation and run the ball vertically or play action or whatever the fuck, because there's so much you can do off of that. Start running the quarterback. Arizona State put in an offense for Sims in 1 fucking week. I know he's been there, but he's been playing Levitt's offense, backing that guy up. When Levitt went out, they instituted a fucking run-first offense for this kid. It took him 1 week, and it seemed to work.
Yeah, historical.
So the fact that the offense was exactly the same, what did we do this for? And then also, if I'm the assistant coach, I'm kind of pissed.
Why?
Because why?
Well, explain.
Pat just got demoted, and I just got my first opportunity to call plays ever, and you're not going to tell anybody?
Yeah, that is again. The secrecy is odd.
Because now this makes the whole situation look weird. And then, of course, the prime sexuals get mad. Why do you care how he does it? But I don't really give a shit. I just want to win. What kind of confidence does it instill in your offensive coordinator if he has to be fucking Batman?
Right. Yeah.
I say this to my kids all the time. you could be the best player on earth, but if you won't post and go to games and like get out there in the world, no one's gonna fucking know.
No one's gonna see you. Yeah.
So you're the fucking Batman of high school football, dude. You just swoop in, make a play, swoop out, and they're like, "Who was that?" I'm like, I don't fucking know. He looked good though. That motherfucker whipped somebody's ass. Holy shit! I don't know why all these sharpshooter assassins don't just shoot him in the fucking face where his mouth hole is. Never understood that part, of course. But hey, other than that, Batman's a bad motherfucker. Right. It's just like this. Think about this, just so everybody can get a little thinking cap going this morning or this afternoon or whatever the fuck it is. Professor Xavier can't walk, right? But he can move mountains with his mind, right? Yet he can't figure out how to move his own 2 fucking legs with his mind. Think about that. That's fucking weird. That is weird as fuck. I don't care if he's paralyzed. He can move a mountain, but he can't move 2 dead legs. Fucking weird. That's all I'm saying. So back full circle of what we're talking about here. I just think like the legs have been taken out from any authority this man would have because it's a secret that he's the OC. Hey, everybody, we got a new offensive coordinator and you can't say anything at practice. We're going to like set up in the corner and it's going to look like he's still doing it, but actually it's Brett and he's going to be the guy. He's going to be in the other corner. We got him now.
Let's see how the offense looks this weekend.
We just did see how the offense looked. It was his offense.
With Julian Lewis at quarterback starting. Let's see what they come out
now.
But Matt, there's something we need to address though. Before we, I know you have something to say, but I know you're going to want to address this. Going back to the last weekend.
Yes.
Matt, Hannibal Navies, and his son Junior.
Oh yeah. Wait until you got it. Just when you thought it couldn't get any fucking worse. What happened, Bailey? He was committed to K-State, which is awful enough, but then what happened?
Hannibal's son was committed to K-State, right? And they come out Saturday, visit CU for homecoming against Arizona. And upon watching the ass-whooping that ensued, Hannibal Navy's son has flipped his commitment from K-State to Arizona. Hannibal Navy's, his father, I mean, I can break down his whole fucking resume. He's a CU legend. Oh, boy. Matt, go ahead. Because I read this and I was like, fuck, that's a bad look.
So Hannibal Jr. flipped to Arizona after watching them pulverize Colorado in Boulder in front of his dad? Fuck. I don't even have anything to say about it. Hannibal, I love you. Congratulations to your son. He's a fucking baller. I can't wait to see him play on Sundays when he gets there. That I know deep down in your heart, just like Matt Russell and me and you and all the other guys that are in this situation, you wish. But you know what? This is awesome. And I'm really happy for his son. But the Buffalo inside of me right now is fucking angry. This is not cool, but this is awesome, but also not cool. Bear down, young man. I'm sure that fight, he's going to learn that fight song quick.
Oh, he will.
I know it now. You want to hear it? Bear down, Arizona. Bear down. Here we go. Bear down, Arizona. Bear down.
Shout out to Junior, Hannibal Navy's Junior, but I mean, again, unfortunate to see this. I mean, from the Colorado side. Let's move forward here, Matt. Before we have our main man Chad Brown joining the show, I'm okay. How do I say this? So we talked about Coach Phillips' comments about the wide receivers. We talked about Coach Phillips' comments about wide receivers not practicing blocking or not doing drills for it. That's what he said in quote. I mean, it's certainly an odd quote coming from a coach.
I love how people are like, why didn't you listen to the whole clip? And I'm like, because this is the clip that I was sent. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean,
I didn't fucking go in.
I got a clip from Brian Howell, so shout out to Brian Howell. Anyway, Bucky, and I mean, this has certainly got a lot of traction, but Bucky posted CU wide receivers doing blocking drills. This is in response to all the heat from that video because it's the biggest thing on our timeline. Did you get a chance to see this? Bucky's response.
Yeah,
Let me read you what he said real quick. But go ahead first.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad they're doing blocking drills. Maybe you should go, instead of criticizing me for reacting to what your coach said, maybe you should go to your coach and say, why did you say you don't do blocking drills when we recorded you doing blocking drills? And also, the guy in the video is not Corey Phillips. That's Corey Phillips coaching. Corey Phillips is one of the recruiting guys. So you got to get your shit right when you come at me, too. So the fuck are you talking about? So
your coach Phillips, too?
I sure am glad that they're coaching wide receivers being blocked. I'm not at fucking practice. I haven't seen Well-Off post these videos until afterwards. So if you want to get angry at me for something that happened afterwards, that's your right. But what the fuck are you talking about? So I'm reacting to something that was sent to me, and then in your reaction back is, here we actually do block at practice. Good. So block during the fucking game. And stop getting holding penalties. And tell your coach, who just made everybody look like a bunch of fucking idiots for saying we don't block at practice, tell your coach to get his head out of his ass and make better comments at the fucking press conference. Oh, timeout. That's why Coach Prime got all of his coaches off the fucking press conference, because they're a bunch of idiots and they just decide to say whatever they want. So maybe Coach Prime knows something we don't, huh?
Yeah, maybe hindsight, maybe that's a smart thing. I don't know.
Maybe Coach Prime is like, you know what? No more talky for the coaching staff, because y'all idiots don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Which should give you all the ammo you need to make changes in the offseason also.
Right, exactly. Let me say this.
Again, don't get mad at me because he stuck his foot in his mouth. I'm just responding to it. I didn't just come up with, you know what, Bailey, I don't think that they block at practice, and I can prove it. No, I'm reacting, dumbasses.
Right. Here's what I'll say. So the wide receiver coach is Jason Phillips, and there's also, who is it, the director of player personnel or some recruiting coordinator is Corey Phillips, correct, Matt?
Yeah, Corey does
two different Phillips there. I just want to clarify that. Here's what Bucky said in the caption. He said, Coach Phillips just wanted to call out and challenge the receivers. He wanted them to adapt the mentality from the previous years. Didn't think y'all would take it literally that we weren't practicing, that we aren't practicing blocking comical. Good try. He literally said, hold on, Bucky.
Just play the clip. And look, we know how Bucky deflects, bro. Bucky's been on this show 15 times. We know exactly how he deflects shit to make it look good for them. We've helped him do it in the past. I know what this is, and so do you.
Hold on.
But he's not being correct because Corey Phillips isn't the guy talking right here. Hit play on the fucking vertical that we played. This is not Corey. That's not fucking Corey Phillips.
No, that's the receiver coach.
Exactly. So what is Bucky talking about? We're not even.
He said Coach Phillips, though. I think
exactly. That's not Corey Phillips. So he's reacting to something we didn't react to. Apparently, I have no idea what Corey Phillips said about this because Corey Phillips is not that guy. Is that Corey? Is that or is that not?
No,
Corey?
This is
exactly. So Corey Phillips.
This is the receiver coach. Wait, Matt, hold on. I'm confused as hell what you're confused about. This is the receiver coach. Bucky, in his caption, said Coach Phillips, who I'm assuming he's talking about Jason Phillips, the receiver coach. I don't know what Corey Phillips got brought into this.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Corey Phillips. I didn't hear you say
no. The Corey Phillips ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't know.
Never mind.
No, so
I thought you said Corey Phillips, and Corey Phillips is the one in the video.
No, it's Jason Phillips, the receiver coach. Corey Phillips is the recruiting cat. I didn't say Corey.
I thought you said Corey, not coach.
I think you, yeah. Anyway, Bucky, here's my response. I want to hear. Let's listen to what.
Regardless, just play and hear what he says again.
Yeah, let's hear.
What did you see from the blocking guys outside?
You know what? That's a great question too, man. I think the bigger guys we have in here, the expectation is for us to get it done on the perimeter. So I'm really pleased with where we are in that regard right now. So I have no disappointment of where we at. I don't think there'd be a problem. It's blocking to me as a want to. We don't do any drills for it, to be quite honest with you. To me, that's internal. You want to
okay, Bucky, he said that. We're not overreacting. Goddamn, this is a wild comment to come from a D1 coach. That's all we're saying.
And as a guy who
professionally offensive line, so did Matt play. What the fuck?
Yeah, as a guy who professionally blocked, I think it's actually kind of hard. It would be like me saying wide receivers don't need to fucking run routes and practice. That shit's easy. I can go out and do that. I just expect it. So, yeah, look, man, look. Hey, again, everybody can get as mad as they want at me when we're good and there's no chance of like me criticizing. Everybody wants to hop on the show and be part of it. When we're struggling and they have to answer hard questions, I'm the bad guy. And that's okay. That's okay. It's all good, man. Look, it's easy to just, at least the anonymous guy tag me. You feel me? Like, at least I get to see it. I hear about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're all Twitter and TikTok and Instagram is people stealing my shit left and right. So, you know, it's all good. At least you can at least give me fucking credit for what I don't do and I'm not good at. So, look, man, I didn't say that shit. I'm sorry that I got Coach Phillips and Corey Phillips mixed up. I'm a big dumb idiot. Regardless, we didn't say it. We're just reacting to it. And I didn't think it would be this big of a deal, honestly. But again, it's not the what's actually happening. It's the reaction to it. So, like, how do you expect? Okay. How do you want me to react to that clip? How should I, as an ex-NFL player and an ex-lineman, knowing how hard it is to do, because I didn't just start playing offensive line in high school and then did it all through college and shit. No, I played on the defensive line for 2 years in the NFL, and then they walked in and said, do you want a job or do you want to fucking play defense? And I said, I guess I'll take a job. And then I moved to offense, and I literally had to learn everything in like 2 fucking weeks with Bill Callahan breathing down my neck to keep a roster spot. So I had to learn how to play offensive line lickety fucking split, and it was hard as shit. It was hard as fuck. It was 50 times harder than defensive line. B-gap, rush passer, chase ball, okay. No, man, offensive line is some hard shit. So to insinuate that you can just line up and block people and then have this abyssal reaction to me calling out the coach saying they don't practice for it, and it looks like they don't. How do you want me to react to it? All the prime sexuals and you fucking idiots.
Look me up,
all the people that are just blinded by their love for Coach Prime and they can't see past the end of it and they think everything's a criticism. How do you want me to react to that? Do you want me to just do what you do, which is, okay, whatever you say? Nah, man, we ain't doing that slurpy shit here. And I don't know how you want me to. I don't give a fuck if it's Bill Belichick or fucking Mike Shanahan. You come out in a press conference and say, you know, at the point of attack, we haven't blocked a fucking soul all year because we haven't broke one screen yet. And but we're not going to practice anything with the huge physical receivers. He did say that too. Yeah. With our huge physical receivers where we could have an advantage against the DBs and safeties, we're not going to practice any of it because it's a want to. We go, you know what else? I want to take Sydney Sweeney out.
Yeah, she was great. Yeah.
Oh, I want that shit. Can we make this? Yeah, I didn't think so. Shut the fuck up, Matt.
Yeah.
You know, like you got work for that shit. Gonna have to practice for that one.